Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. I am Pratikno. Today, I will present a paper entitled Performance Analysis of Circular Polarization X-band Microstrip Patch Antenna Combined with Conical Horn. The authors of this paper are Mr. B. Pratikno Adimatmanto, Mr. Dedi Irawadi, Mr. Hidayat Gunawan, Mr. Nugroho Widijatmiko, Mrs. Dinari Niken Sulastri Sirin, Mr. Supriyono, Mr. Suhermanto, Dr. Bambang Dewandaru, and Dr. Catur Apriyono. The outline of today's presentation consists of the following parts: introduction, method, result and discussion, and conclusion. Introduction. Indonesia, an enormous archipelago, has a remarkably diverse ecology and terrain, along with several geographical challenges, and is vulnerable to natural calamities, such as earthquakes, tsunamis, volcanic eruption, and floods in terms of disaster mitigation. Satellite imaging provides a useful platform for monitoring environmental change such as deforestation, soil erosion, decreasing water quality, and change in land cover. More prompt and efficient response to serious disaster for damage mapping, initial monitoring, and disaster management. Satellite imageries can help with the planning and monitoring of infrastructure upgrades such as roads, bridges, ports, and airports, monitoring agricultural, anticipate agricultural production, and identify problems like drought or insect infestations, and be used to better to understand regional and global climate. Remote sensing satellites have proven to be a very effective and significant tool to collect critical information in a comprehensive, timely, and consistent manner. Satellites in orbit around the Earth utilize various sensors to collect remote sensing data, transmitting it to ground station for reception, analysis, and application across various fields. Understanding in intricate interplay between satellite communication and ground station is crucial for advancing the development of remote sensing technology and application. This knowledge facilitates the creation of more efficient, reliable, and adaptable ground station system essential for tackling increasingly complex challenges. An integral element for satellite communication infrastructure is the ground station antenna system, responsible for receiving remote sensing data from satellite. The system comprises key components: a parabolic reflector, a metal disc with a reflector shaping the signal path to the antenna focal point, and the feed antenna, positioned near the focal point to capture and transmitting the signal to the receiving system. Circular polarization finds application in ground station system operating in X-band frequency channel, and it holds significant in the design of microchip antenna. One notable benefit is its capacity to mitigate multiple phenomena commonly observed when signal in the X-band frequency encounter reflection from diverse objects and structures surrounding the ground station. It is also more resistant to reflection, with cause variation in phase and amplitude in the signal, reducing the possibility of interference and distortion in communication. Microchip antenna design employ a variety of techniques, including the employment of truncated slit and slot element in the pads to achieve circular polarization. The radiation element in the truncated approach is in the form of a patch that is cut at the edge, where this cut allows the antenna to produce circular polarization and function to change the shape of the polarization from linear to circular. Circularly polarized microstrip antenna using a slit approach in which one or more slits in the patch element modify the radiation pattern and polarization from linear to circular. Slit antenna have the advantage of providing flexibility in adjusting orientation and polarization projection. The slot-based microstrip antenna with circular polarization is a patch-shaped radiation element with one or more gaps on its surface that operate as a replacement fit element to produce circular polarization. Proximity coupling and coaxial probe approach the two methods used in microchip antenna design to achieve different goals based on the application requirement. The proximity coupling technique is easier than others since it includes inserting passive elements such as pads in the top layer and microchip line in the middle layer separated by substrate material. Proximity coupling techniques are employed in a variety of applications such as circular polarization, bandwidth augmentation, and radiation pattern enhancement. Coaxial probe techniques are more stable in terms of performance than the other methods because once properly installed, the probe tends to maintain the intended performance under a variety of environment circumstances. Coaxial probe techniques are frequently employed in microstrip antenna feed applications, such as horn feeds, to improve signal and entry and exit efficiency. Method. This section explains how to build the proposed antenna design consists of a parabolic reflector, a conical horn antenna, and a microstrip antenna. NPG H220 is the material used as the microstrip antenna substrate with a thickness of 1.6 mm, copper cladding thickness of 0.035 mm, a loss tangent value of 0.0005, and a relative permittivity value of 2.17. The conical horn antenna is made of aluminum, which is approximately 4 mm thick, and the parabolic reflector is made of aluminum, which is 1 mm thick. The microchip antenna has a square radiation patch. The radiation patch is trimmed in a triangular shape of the two opposite ends, with a slit cut also added. These two techniques, truncated and slit, can be used to create antennas with circular polarization. Truncated shape can be designed to produce circular polarization by carefully shaping the edge to create the circularly polarized radiation pattern. Circular polarization is achieved when the electrical field vector rotates circularly as the wave propagates. Slit shape can be employed to widen the bandwidth over which the antenna maintains specific polarization characteristic. A slit refers to a narrow opening or cut in the radiation path, and its specific shape and orientation can have a significant impact on the polarization characteristic of the antenna. A horn antenna produces a focused directed radiation pattern and is available in various shapes and size. A conical horn antenna is a type of antenna with the physical shape of a projection cone that is commonly employed in communication and radar application. The conical horn antenna has the shape of a cone that is open at one end and widens at the others. An element used to transmit or receive radio frequency waves is usually present at the open end. The antenna are frequency composed of high quality metals such as aluminum to improve conductivity and efficiency. One of type the reflector that concentrate and direct electromagnetic radiation like radio waves at a particular spot is a parabolic antenna reflector. The main part of parabolic antenna is the parabolic reflector, a flat surface that generates the parabola curve. When electromagnetic waves hit the reflector, they are reflected and focused at the parabola center. The feed antenna is a receiving antenna and an electromagnetic wave device that is situated close to the center of the parabola. At the focus point, the electromagnetic wave reflected by the parabolic reflector will combine. The antenna feed is placed at the focus point to ensure that the waves are correctly focused. Result and discussion. This section provides an in-depth analysis of the research finding. The collected result included simulation result, as well as measurement in the anechoic chamber laboratory. Among the characteristics of the antenna, they are mentioned on the return loss, radiation pattern, axial ratio, and gain. The proposed antenna is shown in Figure 4, whose far-field parameters have been measured in the National Research and Innovation Agency Anechoic Chamber Laboratory. Figure 5 presents the comparison result of return loss from three different microchip antenna, one with a conical horn installed in simulation, and one with a conical horn alongside the antenna in measurement. The microchip antenna has an 830 MHz bandwidth and operates between 7.52 until 8.35 GHz with a return loss threshold of minus 10 decibel. In simulation, a microchip antenna coupled with a conical horn produces a 930 MHz bandwidth with an operating frequency range of 7.44 to 8.37 GHz. In measurement, a microchip antenna joined with a conical horn produces a 1070 MHz bandwidth with an operating frequency range of 7.6 until 8.67 GHz. Based on a comparison between the return loss of a single microchip antenna and a conical horn attached to a microchip antenna, the microchip antenna with a conical horn exhibits a large operating bandwidth than the single microchip antenna. Figure 6 shows the E-plane radiation pattern for a microchip antenna and a conical horn attached to it. A microchip antenna emits a directional radiation pattern, whereas a conical horn antenna functions as a rectifier, resulting in a more directed radiation pattern. This figure shows back lobe in the 30-degree and 340 direction, with the microchip antenna radiation pattern power ranging from minus 16 decibel to 8 decibel. While a conical horn is attached to a microchip antenna, the radiation pattern becomes more directional, with the primary focus point in a specific direction and a magnitude of approximately 15 decibel. In this figure shows the H-plane radiation pattern of a microchip antenna and a conical horn mounted on it. The microchip antenna feature a directed radiation pattern with a power range of minus 16 to 8 decibel. The pattern of radiation of the conical horn antenna is very direct. As a result, when a conical horn is connected to a microchip antenna, the radiation pattern becomes more directive, with the main concentration of the emission pattern pointing in one direction as in figure 7. One of the factors used to assess the level, circularity, or elliptical of polarization on a microchip antenna designed to produce circular polarization is the axial ratio. This value indicates how close the polarization produced by the antenna is to pure circularity. The electric field vector of the electromagnetic waves generated by the antenna rotates constantly along the circuit in circular polarization. The axial ratio result for a microchip antenna with a 3 decibel limit range of 7.68 to 7.91 GHz are displayed in this figure, yielding a broad axial ratio bandwidth of 230 MHz. In simulation, axial ratio finding for a microchip antenna coupled with a conical horn using a 3 decibel limit range from 7.72 until 7.87 GHz, implying a 150 MHz broad axial ratio bandwidth. In measurement, axial ratio winding for the a conical horn attached to a microchip antenna using 3 dB limit range from 7.45 until 7.75 GHz, implying a 300 MHz broad axial ratio bandwidth. The current movement in a conical horn attached to a microchip antenna is in figure 9. The current is moved from the middle of the pads that emerge from the coaxial probe sharply to the surface of the radiator with a single square patch. These two ways produce a rotating current by a square patch which cuts a both opposite end and two slits in the patch facing each other. In figure 9, this antenna creates right-hand circular polarization. Because satellite reception requires a high gain, a parabolic shape reflector could be used to improve the antenna gain. However, the point of focus separation between the feeding antenna and the reflector must be taken into consideration. In the prime focus antenna system, the input of the antenna is placed at the parabolic reflector middle point of focus. The following path is to determine the best distance from the source antenna to achieve the best value. This figure presents the parabolic reflector focus length parameterization with an ideal point of focus distance of 1156.25 millimeter calculated for a 3.7 meter parabolic reflector. At this distance, it generates a gain of 32.1 decibel. To the requirement gain being greater than 30 decibel, the span between the feeding antenna and the reflection must be specified. In this figure, show a characterized image of a parabolic antenna central focus. However, the best result of this focus length is 1110 millimeter, resulting in a gain of 38.9 decibel. In this figure, depict a phonical horn attached to a microchip antenna and a parabolic reflector with a gain of 13.8.9 decibel. A conical horn attached to a microchip antenna gives a gain of 50.1 decibel. As a result, combining the proposed antenna with a 3.7 meter diameter parabolic reflector increased the gain by 23.8 decibel. This increase is sufficient to show that the mixed antenna overall simulated can encounter the requirement for a satellite gathering antenna at the ground station. Table 1 compares the gain of the antenna of microchip antenna. A conical horn attached to a microchip antenna and a feed antenna with a reflector. A microchip antenna is a gain of 8.31 decibel and a conical horn attached to a microchip antenna achieve a gain of 15.1 decibel. The conclusion. The proposed microchip antenna joined with a conical horn has a circular polarization and operates in the X-band. The result of the return loss modeling for a microchip antenna featuring a conical horn produces a working bandwidth of 930 MHz, spanning frequency 7.44 until 8.37 GHz. The result of an axial ratio simulation for a conical horn attached to a microchip antenna produces a working bandwidth of 150 MHz, spanning frequency from 7.72 until 7.87 GHz. The gain simulation result for a conical horn attached to a microchip antenna is 15.1 decibel. The result of return loss parameter, radiation pattern, gain, and axial ratio from simulation and antenna measurement have similar results. The proposed antenna is combined using a 3.7 meter diameter reflector to fulfill the requirement for receiving antenna at ground station. The primary focus antenna for the proposed design was chosen. After parameterizing the space between the reflector and the feeding antenna, the optimal distance is 1110 millimeter, producing a total gain of 38.9 decibel at 7.8 GHz frequency. The radiation pattern in the E-plane and H-plane as well as the antenna return loss and gain are all considered suitable for use as ground station antenna. Considering the communication system from the GPSS-1 satellite to the ground station requires a bandwidth of 50 MHz, the proposed antenna meets the specification. This research are supported by Universitas Indonesia and National Research and Innovation Agency BRIN. The reference of this paper include 33 papers. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention.